You want to know one of the fastest ways to level up your artwork? Watch this video. So take that color picture, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. So one of the biggest mistakes I see artists, especially beginning artists, make is that they're using color pictures for their photo references. So a little bit about me. My name is Ryan Fox. I'm a signature member of the American Watercolor Society, and I started painting about 13 years ago, and I have an arts degree, but I didn't really focus on painting very much, so I have an arts background. And one of the things I love about artwork is looking at artwork and what people chose for colors and what they did or didn't choose. And when I was younger, I didn't understand why somebody would paint something yellow or paint something orange. And years later, I realized it's because of the values. As long as you get the values correct in a picture, it doesn't matter if the sky is blue. The sky can be orange. The sky can be red. The sky can be a bunch of different colors. You can do whatever you want with it. And I'm going to show you some samples here of some paintings where I did lots of different colors in the sky also. But as long as the values work in the painting itself will usually work too. Ever wondered why a lot of the artists like Monet and the Impressionists got such beautiful colors next to other colors, but it worked together? It doesn't matter whether it's a yellow next to an orange next to a blue, as long as you get the values correct. When I paint my paintings, I never look at color pictures. I always use black and white photo references. And the reason why I do this is because I don't care if it's a yellow color, if it's a blue color, whether it's a blue sky or not. All I need to know is if I get the values correct, the painting itself is probably going to work out okay. When you look at Impressionist paintings, they have all kinds of crazy colors next to each other, but it's not necessarily about the color itself, it's about the values. Monet, for example, would put a yellow next to a purple, next to a blue, next to a green. But the thing is, they're all the same values. So if you step back 20 feet, you don't necessarily see the individual dots of color, you just see the values. When I paint, I don't think about individual colors. I don't care if the sky is blue, which is why I don't want to look at a color picture, because if I look at a color picture, I think to myself, oh, the sky has to be blue. That's not the truth. It can be whatever color or whatever value I want it to be. As long as the value works in the painting, the colors themselves will work also. So let me explain this a little bit further. Here's a painting I did of Yerevan, Armenia, which I just took a trip to Armenia, got back a few weeks ago. And this is a complex city scene. There's a lot going on here, but what I did is I simplified quite a bit. I did keep the sky kind of normal sky colors, but I didn't have to. If I wanted to make it orange, I could have, but I changed a lot of the other colors in the picture too. Here is the reference photograph, a black and white image. And you can see here that I took out lots of different shapes. I didn't make it as complex as it is, and I simplified things in certain areas. But if you're looking at this picture, I know I need to have the darks in a couple spots going this direction. I want the eye to go this way through the piece. It doesn't really matter necessarily what the colors are as long as the values work. And here is the almost finished painting. Still going to put a few more details into here, but I like how this turned out. It's you know it's a city scene, I think, right away, but I simplified it a lot. Again, taking out a lot of details and made it very kind of impressionistic, but I think it works. This is the reason why I think it's easier to work from black and white, because you're not stuck thinking about what the true real-life colors have to be. It can really be anything, but as long as your values work, the painting itself should work also. I hope you get a chance to try this. Use a black and white photograph instead of a color image and just think about values, not necessarily the real-life colors. Thanks again for joining me, and happy painting. If you like this content, hit subscribe. I'll have more watercolor tutorials in the future. Thanks a lot, and happy painting.